In the hands-on lab for agents, we'll be taking a look at creating backup repositories. This will be the first step in being able to back up and restore the agent backups and be able to manage them. We're going to be using a scale-up backup repository in this process. So in this lab, we'll be doing 3 sections: creating a standard repository, this will be for the performance tier, creating a cloud repository, and that would be for the capacity tier if needed, and then create the scale-up backup repository from those 2 pieces. In the Create a Standard Repository section, you will be adding a Windows Direct Attached Storage to use in the performance tier of the SOBR. And the SOBR is a scale-up backup repository. In here, you'll have to create a new one because the default is usually used for the configuration file backup of the backup server. Then we'll be creating a cloud repository section. You will be using a S3 compatible repository for this. In the performance tier of the SOBR section, you will attach the Windows storage created in the first section to the SOBR. So we now have a SOBR in place. Since the default local repository can't be used, as we said earlier, this new repository will be used for that performance tier. And while this lab will not take advantage of using the cloud tier of a scale-up backup repository, it is important to understand the features and review and understand, as it will benefit when you start doing more SOBR implementations in the near future. So again, we'll be focusing most of our energy on creating a SOBR that's located on this VBR server for these backups. Enjoy the lab.